It has been an interesting past few days, let's just say. Not last night, but the night before, I drank too many liquids while I was at the gym, and I was in here and I started to run out of places to put it. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I feel like I shouldn't have to explain this. I also don't know why a lot of my videos talk about pee. Like, probably because it's my biggest problem. And it annoys me. But anyways, so I was running out of place to put it. So of course, use what you got, McDonald's cup, and I put it in my cup holder because I'm like, that way there it's not gonna spill. Right. So the next day I get up and I had meant to get rid of this before going to get coffee in the morning, and I hadn't, because I was not in a place where doing that would be polite. So I have a cup of urine in my cup holder, and I get a coffee, and I'm like, oh dear God, don't mix this up, because they're in the same cup. Don't mix it up. So I'm like, all right, I gotta keep the urine where it is at. And I had a open cup of water or something in the other one. I should have just thrown that out. I don't know why I didn't think this. I don't know what was in there. It doesn't matter, but I put the coffee beside me on my center console, thinking, okay, well, I'm just sitting beside me. I'll just pick it up and drink it. That's not what happened. I ended up elbowing it, and it goes flying over my seat into my bed. So my bed drank my coffee, which was a really bad situation. So now I know that I have to wash my entire bedding out so I don't smell like sour milk. And which I handled it with grace. I just sat there like, yep, story of my life. This is happening right now. And decided, okay, well, in order for me to deal with this, I should probably still drink coffee. So I went to McDonald's to get another coffee. And then I'm in the drive-thru and I'm like, shit, I still have a cup of urine in my cup holder. Maybe I should get rid of that. So I open my door to chuck it out, and I chuck it into the compartment in my door. So at least it wasn't in my cup holder, but now it's in my door. So now I still haven't had coffee yet. I have a bed full of coffee and I have a door full of piss, and I'm like, yep, okay. So I get my coffee, and life automatically feels better, which is probably why I didn't freak out, because now I'm like, I have to now sanitize things. And I ended up going in somewhere, I don't know where I was, but I came back out and there was a yogurt cup sitting somewhere, and I hadn't eaten it yet, and this is stupid and not important, but like, I just got blood work done, and my blood work basically says that I am so iron deficient. Like, not dead, but your levels are supposed to be at like 50 and mine's 8, which I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I'm like, no more pumping iron. I got no iron to pump. Yeah, so yeah. So I take iron supplements. Sorry, this is kind of all over the map. But I take iron supplements because of that. Well, you can't drink milk or take anything milk-like while you're taking iron supplements. So that's why I had this yogurt cup just chilling there, because I'm like, shit, I can't eat it because I have to take this iron supplement and blah, blah, blah. And so I'm going to wait. So I was waiting, and then I don't know where it blew up, but I had gotten back in my car yesterday in the process of trying to figure out if I'm going to a laundromat or my mother's house to clean up this urine coffee fucking shit. And then I get back in my vehicle, and I don't know where this yogurt cup was. I don't know. I don't know if it was on the middle console or on my seat. I don't know. What I know is that it was on everything after getting back in my vehicle. It was smeared up my ass and down my seat. It had exploded all over both my cup holders and the middle console, and then down in between the other two seats. And I was like, this is the end of it. If this bullshit continues, I'm just gonna, well, I said something that was not great, but Like, I just want to smash my shit into a fucking hydro pole and be done with it. Yeah. Followed up by, there's like a slogan in AA that's like, take my will in my life. And I'm like, my will is my truck and my life, fuck it. So it was kind of funny to me, but I was just venting. Like, fuck that shit. I'm done. I'm out. But anyways, like, I'm a very sanitary person, and I don't know how this stuff just keeps happening. And it was like, yeah, of course you would throw your own piss in your fucking door. Like, of course you would do that. Of course you'd do that. Yeah, definitely me. So, anyways, the last few days have been a little bit defeating in the mess department. So, I'm putting things back together. And then as I washed things, I went to my mom's to do this, and in the process of washing things, I got to pull my mattress up and everything, and I find mold. Help me. So now I'm just like, I don't care, I'll sleep on mold. Well, because I have these dehumidifier thingies that like stick to the ceiling, I'm not gonna pull. No, you don't care, I'm not pulling them. So I figured that those things would work because they're back there and they pull out the moisture and whatever. And then now that I have found mold, which I don't know how you get reddish mold, but now that I know that there's mold back there, I researched like the temperature as to like how cold those things go. These little moistury sucky up thingies only like work if it's like down to like -4. I'm telling you, it's been colder than that in here. And the moisture, no matter what, like those things suck out the moisture like that's in the air, but this moisture is coming from underneath. So anyways, I'm glad winter's not done yet, but like I can't wait for it to be over with. I'm just gonna sunbathe naked in the back of my truck. I swear, I'm just gonna, as soon as the sun comes out, I'm like, screw this, freedom. I won't actually, but like I've been tempted. I daydream about this. Where I'm, yeah, I'm definitely over this living situation, if that's helpful. I've been looking into vans, and selling this truck because, yeah, I'm freaking tall and sleeping in a small space is fine for a couple months. But we're moving on to 6 months or something like that now. And that's a long time for my body to be like in this situation. And there's things where it's like, if I'm going to do this long term, I need to do it a lot better. Because if I'm throwing urine in my door and squishing yogurt cups on my butt and friggin' throwing my coffee in my bed, it's like maybe I should have a bigger space so that I have designated spots for these things, which I do, but clearly not big enough of a spot if I'm mixing them all up and things are breaking and things are happening like this. So anyways, I don't know what's going to happen. To be honest, the only thing that's really stopping me is the fact that I really don't know how to sell a vehicle, and selling this truck is going to suck. I know I'm going to owe money on it and I don't really care at this point. I'm like, yeah. I've come to the conclusion that I don't mind the living on the road situation. It just needs to be a lot more comfortable if I'm going to do it long term, which I don't know if I'm going to do long term, but it looks like I might do it long term, so I'm not really sure. But I need more electricity, and I need a bathroom of some type that is not this, because if all my videos are about me in this throwing urine around, then clearly we've got to solve this issue, which would be a bigger vehicle. Unless I remove that seat. If I remove that seat, no. See, this is where my crazy ideas get me in trouble. I could remove that seat. That could turn into something fun, but that would mean that I don't have a passenger seat unless my passengers sit on my toilet. No, that's not good. Anyways, so I don't know when or how or whatever, but I think that moving into a bigger accommodation might be in the near future. So we shall see, because I'm a little over this messiness that keeps happening to me. So anyway, that's it.